There's a reason so many neurodivergent women feel exhausted, overwhelmed, behind, or like they're too much and yet not enough at the same time. And it's not because you're failing. It's because your brain has been working overtime in a world it's not optimized in. Hey, I'm Mel. Here, there's no masking, no shame, no overproduction or polished perfection, just women who get it. If you're neurodivergent, you've likely spent years in what we call compensatory survival mode. Your brain has been doing invisible work just to function in systems that were never designed for your unique wiring. Things like remembering invisible steps, masking sensory needs, managing social cues, pushing through executive dysfunction, suppressing overwhelm, or forcing yourself through routines that don't work for your brain, or even holding it together when your nervous system is screaming. None of this is neutral. It's real work. It's costly and it drains you. It makes perfect sense that you're tired. If you feel like you're inconsistent, overwhelmed, shutting down, melting down, burning out, or feeling guilty for needing rest, hear me clearly. Your brain makes sense here. Your neurodivergence was never the problem. Your children's neurodivergence was never the problem. Let me give you an example. I lead the Connected Women's Hub, where I support neurodivergent women and women raising neurodivergent kids who are done gaslighting themselves, white knuckling through each day pretending they're fine, Ross Geller style, or hitting the wall again and again. And a woman I worked with recently said, I don't understand why something so tiny can send me into shutdown. It must be that I'm dramatic or emotional. Now, if you've spent 3.2 seconds with me, you'll know I have almost a visceral reaction to women internalizing that they are the problem. No, shutdown is not a flaw. Shutdown is not overreacting. Shutdown is your nervous system saying, I'm overwhelmed and I need less sensory input to feel safe and survive this moment. That's protection. That's wisdom in your biology. That's a nervous system doing its job. And when neurodivergent women finally understand this, when they have the language for what their body is doing, everything shifts. Suddenly you realize you're not failing. You're not dramatic. You're not lazy or inconsistent. You're a neurodivergent woman navigating a world that wasn't built for your brain and doing it without the support you need. This is where I come in. I'm a disability and inclusion consultant. I've been a teacher for more than 25 years. I'm a giant neuroscience nerd. I'm a late diagnosed neurodivergent woman myself, and I'm the mum of 2 neurodivergent kids. So everything I teach comes from evidence-based research, lived experience, and a deep understanding and compassion for how complex your daily life actually is, whether you're neurodivergent or you're raising neurodivergent children. I love celebrating and helping women ignite their neuroglittery sparkle and supporting them to move from burnout to thriving in ways that actually work for their unique neurotype. This is why I created the Connected Women's Hub, because neurodivergent women deserve spaces that feel safe, spaces where you don't have to mask, spaces where your pace is welcome, spaces where your lived experience is normalized, spaces where your nervous system is understood without explanation. Inside the hub, we talk about why transitions feel impossible, why rest feels guilty, why you swing between hyperfocus and paralysis, why burnout feels sudden, or why sensory overwhelm derails your day, and how to regulate in ways that actually work for your brain. We unpack identity. We talk about safety. We build strategies that fit your wiring. We support women through burnout, clarity, and self-understanding. So if you're craving a community where your brain makes sense, where you can finally breathe, where there's no masking and no shame, the link's below. There's always a place for you here. And if this resonated, drop a comment so I know what to create next. Your brain makes sense here, and I'm so glad that you're here.